and welcome to Rift Valley Tube. I'm your host, Kupala Mazung. Today we have an important topic to discuss, and I'm stepping in for Suleiman Ali, who is currently traveling. We'll be delving into the recent report released by the Ethiopian Human Rights Commission, shedding light on pressing human rights issues in Ethiopia, particularly Amhara region. It's a critical subject that deserves our attention and consideration. But before we dive in, I'd like to remind you, as Suleiman Ali often does, to please like, subscribe, and share our channel to support our mission of delivering meaningful content. Your engagement helps us reach a wider audience and continue these important conversations. Ethiopian Human Rights Commission unveils alarming human rights abuses in Amhara region. In a chilling report released by the Ethiopian Human Rights Commission, a disturbing picture of grave human rights violations in the Amhara region has come to light. Since April 2023, the situation has been deteriorating rapidly, with the security crisis in the region escalating to alarming levels. As of August 16, 2023, the Ethiopian Human Rights Commission has been sounding the alarm about the severe damage inflicted upon human rights, particularly affecting civilians due to the conflict and actions taken by government security forces. The Commission has urged immediate intervention to prevent further harm to civilians and called for a peaceful resolution to the conflict. Human rights abuses unveiled. Ethiopian Human Rights Commission's report reveals shocking findings, including injuries to civilians, extrajudicial killings, and arbitrary detentions as the most pressing issues. Particularly, the Amhara region has borne the brunt of this violence. According to information gathered from residents, victims, their families, and eyewitnesses, the armed conflict has engulfed various districts within the Amhara region, with residents suffering the consequences. The report cites specific instances, such as the period between August 19 and August 30 AGO, during which many civilians lost their lives, were injured, and experienced property damage in locations like Debre City, Adetna Marawi, Debretabo Delji, Majete Showarobit, and Antiochia cities, and surrounding rural areas. Extrajudicial killings by government security forces have been a deeply concerning issue in the conflict. The report points to incidents in various cities, including Adet, Debre Marcos, Debre Tabor, Jiga, Lemi, Majete Merabi, Meriam, and Showarobit, where unarmed individuals, including those arrested during house-to-house searches, were among the victims. Additionally, civilians caught breaking curfews and members of armed groups have faced extrajudicial killings, demanding a thorough investigation. Arbitrary arrests were also widespread, with government security forces detaining individuals, especially in the Amhara and Oromia regions, without clear cause. The report underscores the importance of ensuring that these detainees receive justice and highlights the need for transparent investigations into suspected crimes. Urgent international attention required. The report released by Ethiopian Human Rights Commission sheds light on the harrowing human rights abuses and violence unfolding in the Amhara region. It emphasizes the immediate necessity for international intervention to prevent further suffering and to restore peace, stability, and justice to this troubled region. Ethiopian Human Rights Commission has called upon all parties involved to refrain from targeting civilians or infrastructure, ensure the protection of civilians, respect their inalienable rights, and undertake necessary investigations into acts of violence and arbitrary arrests. The Commission further urges that all measures related to the state of emergency should align with the fundamental principles of necessity, proportionality, non-discrimination, and equality. The world is watching as Ethiopia grapples with this grave crisis, and international efforts must be mobilized to protect the rights and lives of the innocent civilians caught in the crossfire. This calls for peace echo as Ethiopia enters new year amidst conflict. As Ethiopia welcomes the new year, prominent figures, including human rights defenders, religious leaders, and political parties, have united in a resounding call for an end to the ongoing conflict and crisis that have gripped the nation. Several political party leaders have taken a proactive step by addressing an open letter directly to Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed and his party. In this letter, they urgently appeal for a profound understanding of the perilous situation in the country and an immediate commitment to resolving the multifaceted challenges. Notably, the Patriarch of the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church has made a compelling appeal, echoing the sentiments of many, by urging that all weapons fall silent and be safely stored in the new year. Meanwhile, behind closed doors in Adama, Oromia region, the Prosperity Party is engaged in a critical meeting. While unconfirmed reports have reached Rift Valley News, they suggest that Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed may be contemplating a significant reshuffle of his government. This purported plan includes the removal of Deputy Prime Minister Demeke Mekonnen, who also serves as the Foreign Minister, and the appointment of the current security head, Timerjin Tirure, to the position of Deputy Prime Minister. Furthermore, Ambassador Tay Aske Selassie is rumored to be in line for the role of foreign ministers. As the country embarks on a new chapter, the calls for peace and stability resonate louder than ever, underlining the urgency of addressing Ethiopia's complex challenges and finding a path towards reconciliation and unity in the coming year. Thank you for joining us today on Rift Valley Wutab. We've explored the significant findings from the Ethiopian Human Rights Commission's report, highlighting the urgent human rights concerns in Ethiopia's Amhara region. It's crucial that we stay informed about such critical issues and work together to advocate for justice and peace. Before we conclude, I'd like to remind you once more to like, subscribe, and share our channel. By doing so, you contribute to spreading awareness about important topics and supporting our efforts to bring you valuable content. Remember, your engagement matters, and we appreciate your support. Stay tuned for more thought-provoking discussions on Rift Valley Tube and on TV. And until next time, take care.